Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you all are fine. Today is the most important day in my life for the reason that I am going to share a little knowledge that I have gained from the entire ocean of English language. It's always been an honor for me to be asked by several of my students and friends to start teaching English on YouTube so that all the aspirants of learning English as a second language could get some hands upon the very basics of the language. I hope to be successful in my aim of enlightening all the learners of English language, especially the beginners who want to improve this globally spoken language. This is my first video in this respect and I hope you all would like it and would follow to learn something new from my channel. Okay, to begin with, let's start with the very basics and fundamentals of one of the most important human qualities, that is language. But before going into the details of language, let me inform you that my channel would not only focus on the grammar of English language, but I would also try to focus on building up of your vocabulary by sharing those words which are often repeated in our daily lives. Okay, now coming towards language. Language is one of the most important qualities God has bestowed upon human beings. Various attempts had been made to define it, and some of the definitions are as under. The first definition says that it is the system of sounds and words for the expression of thoughts and feelings. According to the second definition, language is the manner of communication among living creatures. What the third definition says, that it's a means of understanding each other. Now, if we look upon these definitions with a deeper perspective, we come to know that all these definitions are interrelated to each other. For instance, taking the first definition, which says that it's the system of sounds and words for the expression of thoughts and feelings. Now coming towards the basic human nature, what they actually want is the sharing of their ideas, their thoughts, their feelings, their opinions. And what they use as a tool for sharing or communicating these ideas, these thoughts, these opinions is basically language. And it is this system of sounds and words which we call a language. So they are actually communicating their ideas. So it complies with the second definition, which says that it's the manner of communication among living creatures. And this is because of this language that we come to understand each other. We human beings come to understand other human beings. And this complies with the third definition, which says that it's a means of understanding each other. Had there been no language with the human beings, it would have been far difficult to understand each other and to communicate more properly with each other. So it's one of the most important qualities given to human beings. Now coming towards our next topic, which is English or English language. Let me ask you a question, that why English? Why do you want to learn English? Now there are certain reasons behind this question. Why everyone is desiring to learn English? The first and foremost reason for learning English is because it has gained the value of an international language. People of different regions, of different societies, of different countries can easily communicate in English language in today's world. The language once spoken by only English people is now spoken all over the world as a second language. You may not know about the history of English, but it is basically an Indo-European language belonging to the West Germanic branch. It might be something new for you, but that's what the reality is. Moving towards our next topic. And our next topic is grammar. Now what basically grammar is? Grammar is considered as the skeleton, key, or soul of a language. By definition, it is a study of the rules for words and structures of a language. Or we can say that grammar is an art that helps the users to understand and use a language in an effective way. Grammar is basically the science of communication, and what we mean by the science of communication is that it's only grammar to impress people with our speech and conversation. It's grammar which teaches us or guides us that how a language is spoken and written accurately and effectively. Without grammar, the language would be distorted. Let me give you an example. If I say that I eat mangoes, but if I say that mangoes eat me, the words are the same, things and persons are the same, verb is the same, but the placement has been changed and you can look at the meanings. That's why if we ignore the basic element of grammar from a language, it would distort the whole language. No one would understand you. That is why we cannot ignore learning grammar for improving our next or our second language. It's one of the most important elements. As I had said, it is considered as the skeleton, key, or soul of a language. It is the skill through which we use a language accurately. Grammar is the fundamental formation and rules for a language. We would elaborate different types or different contents regarding grammar which are useful for learning English language in our later videos. Now moving towards our next topic, which is alphabet. What basically alphabet is. It is the set or collection of letters and symbols which is used in written form of a language. Every language contains a set of letters, and that set of letters is known to be called as alphabets. The term alphabet has been derived from a Latin word alphabetum, and this word alphabet consists of two terms. The first one is alpha, which means first, and the second one is bet, means arrangement. Thus alphabet means first arrangement, and it shows that alphabets are the basics and fundamentals in any language. We have 26 letters in English language, starting from A, B, C, D up to X, Y, Z. Our next topic is word. Now what basically word is? It is the combination of letters that delivers or makes a special meaning. As I have told you, that letters are the very basics and fundamentals in any language, and when these basic elements of a language combine, they make words. Examples are given as B, O, Y. These three letters when combined make a word boy. G, I, R, L. These four letters when combined make a word girl. Other examples are he, she, drive, eat, handsome, beautiful, etc. etc. Now heading towards our last topic of this session, that is sentence. And sentence can be defined as a group of words that gives a complete sense. Letters had been combined in a definite way to give meaningful words, and when these meaningful words combine to each other in a proper way, that make sentences. For example, if I say he is an honest man, so I have shared my complete sense of idea to you people about him, about his character, about his personality. And if I say that she is an intelligent girl, so that makes you clear in your sense of my idea. This is what we call sentence. We would discuss all these things in details in our later videos. These were some basic things everyone needs to know before learning a new language. I hope you all would have liked all these things and would be desiring to hear more from me. Subscribe my channel for more videos.